Welcome to part 2 of my Breath of the Wild playthrough. Ooh, I missed the Botw thing here. In the last oh, you hit mines open the world map. In the last video, we started off at the Shrine of Resurrection and slowly made our way down here while throwing a bunch of different stuff off cliffs. And my goal for this video is to actually try to do what I'm supposed to do and activate the tower at this marker over here. Ooh, butterfly. Aw, couldn't get it in time. But at the edge of the plateau, we have this border here that goes on for like completely around the map. Where you aren't allowed to like climb down it until you beat the Great Plateau by getting a paraglider. Then you can actually like roam freely around this entire map. But anyway, we have stuff to throw off the cliff. Now it's a different cliff. You can't throw shields off the cliff. Yep. Goodbye. Oh. Anyway, I'm planning on posting. If nothing happens, then I will be planning on posting Breath of the Wild videos daily. There's a Korok here. Maybe depending on like how much time this like playthrough takes, and like I'm pretty sure there's like a glitch where like I'm pretty sure I can just like do this. Yep. Thing is, normally to get these chests, you need like a magnesis room, which you get from doing like that shrine after you like activate the tower. And there's like this like weird like line metal line thing that you're supposed to magnesis over. I don't know where it is right now. That lets you like that you can just put on there to attach it to here, so you can easily just jump, so you can easily just walk over. But using the shield jump, fire arrows, that's another type of arrow. You can put stuff on fire with it, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Also, ice arrows, you can freeze stuff with it, and put fire out with it. But compared to normal jumps, doing a shield jump after your like normal jump, it gives I pretty much have to just shield jump out of here, or else I'm just gonna die in the swamp. Oops, no. Running's a bit weird, but after you can also shield surf, but don't really have a good amount of durability to take it. But after you jump, then you hold your shield button out, then you hit A, and you pretty much have the shield jump mobility. To shield surf, you just do the same thing, but instead of like hitting B after, if you're on the slope, you like gain a bunch of momentum while on your shield, but it does take away some of the durability. There is a lizard over here. I already threw one off the cliff, so I don't really need to throw this one off the cliff as well. And here is a DLC item. The first wave of DLC added a bunch of chests all across the map called EX chests. The ones on the Great Plateau are mostly just random items. However, there are a bunch scattered around the map, which do have clothing and other stuff. Mostly clothing, though. There are also DLC main quests, which are an extension to the story. Okay, another thing, with bows, if there's a fish, you can pretty much just shoot the fish with an arrow or use a remote bomb, which we will get sooner, in order to just easily catch fish and make them just stay on the surface. And there are like, these are called like guardians. There are some like actual guardians that attack you, but we don't have to worry about that for now. There was like, it just doesn't really matter now. You can search the deactivated ones and get certain ancient weapons, like ancient screws and ancient like what's the other thing called, like an ancient. Okay, seems like we're just getting ancient screws. I should probably heal up. These things won't be useful for like so long, But eventually you will be able to use these for a very you will be able to trade them for very useful items. You get increased damage for headshotting an enemy with a bow, and also when the weapon breaks as you like throw it, or when you just hit them and it breaks, you deal increased damage to an enemy. There are a bunch of Botws here. Why not deal with them? These Botws right now are red and have low HP. However, there are other colors, variants of them, with increased HP. Next, one is blue, which is stronger. Then, what's it? I'm pretty sure it's like silver. No, then it's black, which is better than blue. Then silver, which is better than black. And if you are playing on master mode, then every enemy has like their whatever it's called, their variant increased by like 1. So in master mode you get golden Botws, which replace silver, but the red ones are all blue. Okay, they somehow missed. But both of them have bows that we can easily take. Also, with the Botw shield, when you block enemies' arrows, and you put your Botw shield away, you claim all of the arrows that were hit on your shield, which doesn't happen with any of the other shields. But anyway, let's activate this tower. Oh, this music brings back memories. This game came out like 4 or 5 years ago. It came out with the release of the Nintendo Switch, and it was pretty much like the only like good game, the only like actual like long and good game that came out with the Nintendo Switch. I remember there being like some mini game once that came out also on day 1, but this was the main thing day 1, and it was also. And Breath of the Wild was also like really popular. It is one player though. And also, Breath of the Wild did also come out on the Wii U. I don't know if the DLC is also on the Wii U though. A very, how do we call it? A very like intense cutscene with lots of stuff going around for like something not intense. Yeah, that's a glitch I want to try with this now. It is called fall damage cancel, but we do have to speak to the old man first after we take the Sheikah out here. But there are like, I don't know how many towers situated across the map, but there are a bunch. And for each tower you activate, you get a map for like, how do I say this? For like the assigned area of that the tower is in. For example, right now we are getting the map of the Great Plateau. Using the map instead of just pluses and lines, you can see stuff like like elevation. You can see like forest, water. You can see like that skull on the top left. That means like an enemy camp. You can see like all of the lines on the center right, which represents like this ruined thing. And you can also see the temple in the center. You can like see that like orange like shrine thing, and like in the center the Shrine of Resurrection on the normal map, on like the normal like maps that you haven't discovered as well. And you can also teleport to shrines.
You have been asleep for the past 100 years.
Link has been asleep for 100. Oh.
When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end. Now then, You must hurry, Link. Before it's too late.
Okay, now the cutscene's over. I forgot that cutscene existed. But anyway, we now have another glitch that you can use. Fall damage cancel. Normally I did it like a different way from how I'm gonna do it. I don't know if this way actually like works, but okay, I wasn't able to do it first try. But yeah, normally, like I did like do a bunch of experiments. I did like do it like every single time I play this game besides my first playthrough, where I unlocked the shrine just for the fun of it, because why not? But okay, that also okay. So I'm gonna use. I was thinking that might work, but I'm gonna use like the way I've been doing it for my previous runs of the game, which instead of unequipping the shield, I unequip the weapon. However, it is kind of precise to do. And like I've only used it like the one time that I jump off the Great Plateau, so I don't really know how to do it well. Oh, I actually did it my way first try. But however, when you do this, the cutscene kind of poofs away your Botw cub, so now it's just gone. This tower and others just like it have erupted across the land one after another. It is almost as though a long dormant power has awoken quite suddenly. If you do not mind me asking, did anything odd occur while you are on top of that tower? You need not conceal the truth from me. Truth be told, I saw the whole thing unfold from afar. Although I could not hear anything, I did see you react as if you heard something coming from the direction of the castle. Hit the nail on the head, did I? And did you happen to recognize this mysterious voice? I don't want to talk to this guy. It seems I have work to do as far as earning your trust goes. I suppose that's understandable. I assume you caught sight of that atrocity enshrouding the castle. Oh, I forgot to say this, but like, Link completely lost his memory. There is a prequel to this game, Age of Calamity, where like all of like the stuff from the past unfolds. But Link lost his memory of like what happened in the past. But he did do like a good amount of stuff in the past, but he just doesn't remember anything. That is Calamity again, and 100 years ago that vile entity brought the kingdom of Hyrule to ruin. It appeared suddenly and destroyed everything in its path. So many innocent lives were lost in its wake. For a century, the very symbol of our kingdom, Hyrule Castle, has managed to contain that evil, but just barely. There it festers, building its strength for the moment it will unleash its blight upon the land once again. It would approach that moment. It will appear that moment is fast approaching. I must ask you, courageous one, do you attempt to make your way to the castle? You need not say a word, your eyes reveal the determination within. I'm not going to go to the castle for maybe part 100. I don't know how long it will take. But this game is long if you're like actually like playing to like complete it fully. Like not even just like 100%, just like do a bunch of stuff in it. Here on this isolated plateau, we were surrounded on all sides by steep cliffs with no way down. If you were to try to jump off, well, no death could be more certain or more foolish. Of course, if you had a paraglider like mine, that would be quite another story. Hand it over. Oh, certainly. Why not? But there is no such thing as a free item in this world, you know. How come I found a bunch of tree branches lying on the ground then? Let's see now. How about I trade it for a bit of a treasure that slumbers nearby? The isolated plateau, main quest. open adventure log. This is what adventure log is, where you see like details of all your main, side, and shrine quests. Come, let me show you something. Okay, he wants us to follow him, but yeah, adventure log. Using R and L on the sides of your controller, you can go from adventure log to your normal inventory to your system, and you can pretty much navigate from there. Okay, I want to see something. If I like load my save, will he still show up? Maybe I can just skip his dialogue fully. Nope, he just warps to where he's supposed to be, it seems. Okay, we still have to talk to him. Do you see that structure there? The one shining with the strange light? Yeah, it's the campfire over there. But the Botw camp is nearby. It began growing at the exact moment those towers rose up from the ground. Okay, I would think such a place might have some sort of treasure, wouldn't you? Treasure for the paraglider, a fair exchange, I believe. Okay, so throughout the map there are a bunch of shrines scattered around. Here we have shrine where it gives a rune magnesis. Only the shrines on the Great Plateau actually give you a rune. The rest of them are just shrines where you have to use a rune or you have to go through the gimmick. But this shrine gives you magnesis, which lets you control metal objects, including weapons and bows. Here you get remote bombs, which are pretty much just portable bombs, but they don't really do lots of the damage. Here we have stasis somewhere around here, where it lets you stop inanimate objects in time, and with Stasis Plus, which is a rune upgrade, you can stop even like enemies in place. And here we have Cryonis, where you can like make ice like pillars out of the water. Anyway, time flies. We're already at 17 minutes here. I don't even know what I've been doing that made it take so long. But before when doing that fall damage glitch, normally I just unequip the weapon instead of just equip a different weapon. But here we have a fish. Like before, how I said it, if you shoot them with arrows, then they'll just stay near the surface because, well, you killed them. You're a murderer. But you can also just collect them like this, just swimming by. You can also throw them off the cliff. I'm just gonna stop it with throwing them off the cliff. I've used that joke too many times now. Okay. Oh. Anyway, let's fight these bokoblins before we end the video because it's just been taking so much time. You should only like have trouble with one specific enemy on the Great Plateau. If it's on Master Mode, then you'll have trouble with an additional enemy, and the rest of the goblins will be stronger. But Master Mode, there are like a bunch of like other stuff that like shows up, a bunch of other obstacles. If you headshot a goblin with a bow, it won't always one shot, but it also gives them knockback. And also, if you hit a shield with a slow weapon, then it will how should I say this? Then the enemy holding the weapon will lose grip and the shield will get launched. If you hold Y with a slow weapon, then you will kind of just swing it like this. However, if you do it with a fast weapon, it is kind of just like you charge up the swing. Oh, by the way, all those crates over there, do you hold like a how should I say this, like weapon, like food and stuff. And that is that camp down, quite simple. We don't really have anything that can easily break the crates now besides just lighting them on fire with our torch. Remote bombs are normally used for breaking crates like that. Otherwise, we have to waste a bunch of weapon durability. Tropolis Fort is nice. But we do have a torch, so we can burn stuff. which does indeed help. Does take quite a bit to burn, however, and we will get items from it. Let's just burn all of these. Most of the time, it's pretty much just like apples. However, these apples and acorns, however, they're... Oh, I accidentally set my shield on fire. However, they will be, oh, there's a lizard there. There will be, baked apples and baked acorns because I am lighting this on fire. And lighting stuff on fire causes it to be baked, even, like, when it's in the crate before, like, it actually shows up. Anyway, yeah, baked egg, roasted acorn, baked apple. Oh, sometimes it's also like some like things of arrows as well. In this case, it looks like we're just getting baked apples and acorns. Wait, what did I get from the chest? Already traveler's sword. Um, normally, yeah, but for example, like Master Mode, normally there's like a bunch of floating platforms above this like lake that you have to shoot down with a bow in order to like get their treasure. And things with those floating platforms, if you shoot like the enemy holding up the platform incorrectly, then sometimes the treasure would just go falling in the lake. And if there isn't a metal chest, then you just can't like... Actually, if you don't have cryonicite yet, then you just can't like get the... Actually, I want to do something, but it's like phasing through the how do you... It's like phasing through this place, which is what speedrunners use like before like speedrunners normally skip the tower and instead just try to... Since it's trying to deactivate, they have to use a shield to just flip inside. Yeah, I'm losing durability quite quickly, but I guess I'll be doing it in the next video because it already hit 22 minutes. I have no idea what's causing time to just go by so fast. It might be just because I'm enjoying this coming back to this game after a long while. But using magnesis, which we'll get from the shrine, we can lift up chests from the water like that and open it. As well as metal boxes like that. And also metal balls like that.